Very quiet start to game 1 of 3 here this weekend between UMass and George Mason in Fairfax as the Patriots get the first hit of the ball game, but Stray and Tyler Nealon out at second. Zach Mort will come back out as he ducks out of the way of the throwdown by Driscoll there, picking up 2 strikeouts in that first inning while needing 15 pitches to retire the Minutemen. They went down in order, so I'll bring up the cleanup hitter, second baseman Eddie Hart. Not too often you see a cleanup hitter standing at 5'9", doing the power job up the middle for the Minutemen. Sophomore batting over 300. He's the only starter in UMass's lineup that is batting over 300 on the season. He's batting .303 and will be his 31st start of the season. On the ground to the right side, Kelly grabs it, will wave off Mort and step on first for the unassisted out. One pitch, one out, and Zach Mort able to keep that pitch count down. See what he can do here against the number 5 hitter, Justin Vogel. Left fielder batting just under 300, second highest at 296 on the season. Making his 23rd start, his 24th appearance overall for UMass this year. He's only had 71 at-bats, so he takes that one for ball 1. 7 runs scored, 5 doubles, and 9 RBIs for the left fielder as he watches a breaker come in there for strike 1. The nice sliding curve by Zach Mort. It's almost like a slider, but it's not quite. It's a half and half pitch for Mort as he throws a fastball high. Almost got an offer from Vogel. 2-1, first time today that Mort has been behind a batter. And now a ball low will make it 3-1. Mort has been exceptional this year of being able to bounce back in a count. We'll have to do so here, down 3-1. And he gets strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. We talked about it last half inning, the expanded zone on that outside part of the plate for going both ways. So it's okay as long as it goes both ways, which it is to this juncture, but it brings it back full. This one back up the middle. Mort can't grab it. Aponte will glove it. Throw across in time. A stretch by Kelly will get the runner Vogel for out number 2. A nice stretch by Trevor at first. Nice hustle by Aponte on the grab back up the middle. Mort almost able to come up with that on the mound. Mort discarding the baseball, asking for a fresh one. Now batting will be the 6-hole hitting third baseman, Alec Norden. Junior batting .286, swings at the first pitch, will foul it back to the screen. Mort continuing to work fast, already set and ready to fire again. Here comes the 0-1, and he's in there for strike 2. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, taking was Norden. Now the 0-2 from Mort. Pops it straight up. Driscoll over, and he gloves it for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go to Minutemen for the second straight inning. We'll come back in the bottom of the second. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Greg Popatak will be at the dish when we come back on the Atlantic 10 Network. Third baseman Greg Popatak is set to go here in the bottom of the second inning. Zach Hamilton live in Fairfax. Atlantic 10 Network bringing you all the action. Game 1 of 3 this weekend between the UMass Minutemen and the George Mason Patriots. George Mason picking up 1 hit in the bottom of the first, getting off a single to left by Tyler Nealon. Be up to junior Greg Popatak to get us started here in the bottom of the second. Popatak comes in batting .261 on the season, making his 27th start of the year. He comes in with 8 doubles and 12 RBIs for the lefty. When leading off an inning, Popatak batting .455 this season. First offering from the starter Justin Lasko outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. That one's right down Main Street for strike 1. And they'll even it up. The 1-1 is in there for strike 2 on that outside part of the plate. Leadoff hitters against Justin Lasko this season, batting just under 400 at 396. Tyler Nealon did not help that number back in the first with the leadoff single. Now the 1-2 to Pop Attack. It's a swing and a foul ball at the plate. And might gotten a piece of the catcher, Linane, as he is slow to get up. And home plate umpire Greg Walls will take a trot out to the pitcher to deliver a fresh baseball, give the catcher some time to gather himself. The senior back there, plenty of experience for UMass. Appears to be okay as Pop Attack strides back in. The pause, now the Lasko 1-2. And Pop Attack sends that one to right and deep. See you later. Greg Pop Attack with a blast to right. And it's a 1-0 ball game here in Fairfax. Pop Attack got all of that fastball. He turned that around and sent it to right with authority. I have a few words for shortstop Michael Smith, who will have to follow that performance up. It's a tough break for Lasko. He was ahead in the count 1-2 there. It's like the pitch just kind of hung out over the top of the plate. We probably wanted it up and in a little bit more. Just unable to get it done, and just like that, the Patriots out in front here in the second. Smith swinging on the first pitch. That's going to go through in the right for a single. Patriots have found the offense here in the bottom of the second after a home run and now a single by Michael Smith. That'll bring up the designated hitter today, junior Ryan Tassone. Tassone making just his 11th start of the season, 18th appearance. He is 6 for 45 this year with 5 runs scored, 3 RBIs. We'll have a big opportunity here to keep the inning off to a hot start. First offering into the zone. It's a bunt fielded by Lasko. On his back leg, throws across for out number 1. So the sacrifice by the designated hitter works out perfectly on the 1-3 putout. I'll bring up second baseman Alejandro Aponte. Aponte comes into today with a 6-game hit streak. So he's batting .275 on the season and has been hot come conference play. Big key RBIs last weekend at VCU. Just on the near past, excuse me. But he has been a big key for the Patriot offense for the last couple weeks. Lasko looks out at second, sees Michael Smith staring at him. Now sends in the first pitch. It's a swing and a cut by Aponte. Lasko looking in, gets the sign. Second baseman batting .351 this season with runners in scoring position as he takes that one outside for ball 1. That was rather close for Lasko, probably one that he really needed there. The 1-1, swing and a miss by Aponte on the foul tip. And it'll be 1-2 now to the second baseman. Lasko checking out Smith on second, average lead. Now the 1-2, poke towards left, it'll go foul. Have to do it again. On deck for the Patriots is the center fielder Frank Sturck. Sturck has batted literally almost every spot in the lineup for Bill Brown this season. Today tasked with turning the lineup over. But first, the 1-2 to Aponte. Poked foul again. Same placement by Aponte as it hops over by the ticket tent. Remain 1-2. Lasco still staring in. Now eventually gets the sign he likes. Look out the second. And now they're going to throw back to second. And wow, that was awful close for Michael Smith. Didn't have a great jump back in, but umpire, I believe that's Maheka over there to make the call, saying he got back in safely. Good pickoff move by Lasco there. Good timing with Hart at second. Now the 1-2. And Aponte almost takes out Sturck on the on-deck circle. Nice long at bat here by the second baseman as the pitch count continues to rise for the junior. The 1-2 once more is low, and it'll go even. The 2-2 coming. Aponte spoiling another one. That one goes foul down the first base line. Lasco trying to just get out of this at bat. He's getting rather tired of seeing Aponte in the box. Now the 2-2. And Aponte sends on the ground. Over to Eddie Hart at second. Throw to first in time for out number 2. Michael Smith will advance to third. So an RBI chance here for center fielder Frank Sturck. Runner on third with 2 down here in the second inning. Patriots got on the board with a leadoff Greg Popatak homer to right field. Home run was an absolute no-doubter for the junior. And now they'll turn over to the graduate student, Frank Sturck. Lasco. First offering in the Sturck is just on that outside corner for strike one. Finding that corner that he had success with back in the first inning. It struggled to locate it here in the second to this juncture. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss by Sturck on the outside pitch. And it'll fall to 0-2. Patriots now 0 for 4 in the first 2 innings of this one with runners on base. Sturck trying not to make it 0 for 5 here as he takes one outside for ball 1. Now the 1-2 from the junior. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll tag Sturck for the out, but the Patriots hop on top here in the bottom of the second inning. A Greg Popatak solo shot to right the difference, and the Patriots lead the Minutemen 1-0 here on the Atlantic 10 Network.